Alright guys, welcome back to a new For Honor video. I know it has been a long time, but honestly I really just wanted to get into the new content because we have a load of things to talk about, to look at, and to just actually figure out, because I'm still trying to figure out as I'm doing this video. So if you guys did find this video appreciative, or you liked it and you wanted to stick around, click that subscribe button or hit that like or even the bell notification. Who knows, but I'm just going to be talking for a little bit, showing a little bit of gameplay, the perk system, the characters, and honestly all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Alright, now before I even read the perks out loud to you guys, I want you guys to understand this is a big portion for the perks. Okay, so we go to about the perks, and this is explaining how the perks work. Perks are gameplay effects that allow more strategy. Combine 600 points to activate perks. The perks will be inactive if you have less than that. Your upgraded gear gains more perks. So what this is basically saying is, if you don't meet the requirements, you do not get what the full kind of effect of your perk. Now it says each hero has an access to a limit set of perks. You can activate 2 perks at a time. Some are even able to combine of 3. So what I'm guessing is you only get 2, but if you have a certain kind of weapon, it could probably have 1 more perk on it. I don't really know. And it says higher rare gear unlocks more perks and perk combinations. Ooh, the combos. I love it. Love it. Use the hero overview in the lobby or the scoreboard to review other players' active perks. Now this one would actually come in handy. I advise you to do the last one every time you're in a game. You're probably going to do it regardless, but it is super useful to see what another player has and what another player is capable of. So keep that in mind, guys. This is going through all the default perks, and the first perk is an offensive perk for all the assassins in the game. It is called Galestorm, if I pronounce that right. Basically this has upon a kill, basically you get 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Now obviously that should be really self-explanatory, but if you want me to go into it, you are faster than the average assassin. Even if you're going against a heavy, he's gonna have a really hard time trying to keep up with you, but do keep in mind it is only for 10 seconds. Now we have another perk called Shield Up. This is a offensive, defensive for every Vanguard. It could be, honestly, I think you could correct me on it, it could be for any other character, but right now I'm thinking it's only for every Vanguard in the game. Now this says upon spawn, when you are revived, you get a 15% health shield. So honestly, basically you spawn in or you're revived, you get a shield of a 15 health meter. So you don't have the most insane defensive and offensive perk, but you do have something to keep you alive for a extra amount of time. It could be good for the ganking situations. Alright, and we have a defensive perk called Aegis, and it is basically for honestly it's like for the hyper armor people, like kind of like the heavy, but it could be for anybody, but you just got to keep it in mind it is just more of a defensive perk. So what this perk does is all shields receive it's kind of like an increase by 20%. So honestly it's not like the best, but in my opinion 20% is a good chunk. But if you are a defensive player, I mean, I don't know how you could really get that in motion, but it's what's on here. So now we have a offensive and assist perk. It is called Devour. Now this perk is actually really cool because you could help out your friends in ganking situations, or you could actually really change the game up altogether. So what this perk does is upon execution, heal an additional 15% of health. So honestly, that's self-explanatory too. All of these perks are self-explanatory, but honestly, it is something that'll just keep you alive mostly for the entire game if you're good at getting executions in a row. So that's just pretty much it, guys. Now we have another assist perk called Radiant Rebound. Upon spawn or when revived, gain 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. I kind of like it. It is basically for anybody who is a kind of an assassin or a kind of bleeding type player. So if you guys really do main those, this is one for you. Now we have a defensive and assist perk called Remedy. Upon hero kill, heal 10% health, or like you gain health, I don't know, but it's basically self-explanatory. All these are self-explanatory, but it could come in handy just for those quick kills before somebody, as you're in mid execution and somebody just pushes you off. Before they do that, you could have a quick execution and get that 10% healing on top of the actual health that you're going to actually get by executing somebody. So it's a pretty good perk. Alright, and now here we have the Vanguard. Now I could just explain the Vanguard to you. He's pretty simple. He is the main leader of the clan, and he basically is a badass, or she, I don't know, but basically it is crazy cool that he is so fun as a Vanguard. I usually played the Vanguards and I do not like them just because they are so whack. I just can't play Vanguards, I don't know, but this one is super fun. I wish I had gameplay for you guys. I'll maybe pop it up in the background, maybe not, but it was super fun to play this Vanguard. He is a crazy light spam, he is a crazy heavy attacker, and he is a crazy dodger. Honestly, when he dashes and dodges to the side, it is super slow. You have to keep that in mind. But what I could tell you is this guy could kick ass for days. And if you guys really like him, I would not blame you. This is just a fun Vanguard to play. Then we will be going into the Assassin. The Assassin is just a very different kind of play style, kind of. Alright, she has only a couple of basic moves that do so much damage that could be combined into a very tough and very kind of offensive, very pressured kind of move. I don't know, she pressures you into basically spamming anything just to get out of her way, but she is very easily countered. She only has basic moves. You guys have to keep this in mind, but she is a super load of fun. She's hard to get down, even though it's kind of like an assassin. You would think an assassin's easy, but no, she is very difficult to play, but loads of fun. Next we have the big boy. We have the one that is the ganking master. He is anti-gank. He basically could take on all of the server if he wanted to, but he is very slow. Keep that in mind. He is a heavy character. Now his movesets are very basic as a heavy character. Throw a couple heavies, you get hyper armor. You throw a couple of lights, you get unblockable. Now he is basically a fake out master. If you are a professional with this heavy character, you could actually do a loads of fake outs and a loads of damage dealt. Sometimes you could get even a perfect on somebody if you really tried. Most and finally we have the combo master. Now we had the heavy guy that was fake outs, but this guy is all combos. He has a load of combos you could just mix up. I think he has 20 mix-ups overall. You could correct me down below if I am wrong, but he is awesome to use. He is quick, but he is very, very immune to assassins. He's not like the craziest, like you'll die from an assassin instantly, but no, when it comes to an assassin and him fighting, it's basically who has the faster lights and the quicker dodges in a way. I could be wrong, but that's how I have been really like seen gameplay and actually played it myself. But basically he is super loads of fun, but he is a crazy hard to get down because of his combos, so just keep that in mind. Alright guys, that is all I have for today. If you guys really did enjoy this video, if it was helpful, if it was fun, it kept you into the video the whole time, please subscribe. I try to do daily, content, but I do kind of work. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, hit that bell, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Later.